Tull here, and this is episode 2 of Cognition, Take Care of the Body. First off, completely off topic, Kamala Harris is the VP candidate for democracy. Congratulations. She's my senator. I'm in California. Callie, you could, though, up your intellectual response to COVID, please. Just check out Fryman Canyon on Instagram, who has been shaming people who are not wearing masks. I'm not upset with Fryman Canyon. I'm upset with the people who are not wearing the masks. I kind of felt like labeling this episode, Do Not Be Stupid. But I kind of I don't like bullying. I really don't. And I don't like using that word. But apparently it fits a large number of population in America. Men. Seriously, men. Stop stalking me on Instagram. Stop wasting my time. I have better things to do than to form a relationship with you so you can waste my time when I would rather be doing other things like working, having a career, making movies, acting, anything but cooking, cleaning, and taking care of you and listening about your, and if you need somebody, I don't need you. Okay? I want to be strong. And you may think you're smart, but you're not that smart if you're not wearing a mask. It's not about being macho. It's about saving lives. All right? It's not about protecting your rights to breathe air like everyone else. Do you think, how would you feel if you had surgery and the doctors all walked in without wearing medical masks? Why can't you understand this? Kudos, by the way, to the girl in Georgia, Hannah, for taking pictures in her school. Good trouble. She took photographs of the hallways in her school, which were not practicing social distancing. She got suspended. Her suspension has been lifted, and now some of those students have COVID. It's science, people, all right? It's reality, all right? There isn't a miracle that's going to save you if you get disease, or better yet, think about it this way. Even if you're strong enough to survive this disease, you could give it to someone else. You're alive right now, and so are the people around you. But that may change if you get COVID and you give it to them. COVID, they think, is spread by spittle in the air at this point. Protect your lungs from inhaling disease. Protect other people from inhaling your spittle if you have it and you don't know. All right? Now, Da Vinci, besides being an artist, was an athlete. He supposedly could bend a horseshoe with his bare hands. He swam, fenced. He apparently was an excellent equestrian, first-rate equestrian. That's riding horses. He was described as being physically graceful and poised. He preferred a holistic approach, however, to medicine. Back in the 1400s, the doctors were basically quacks. Okay, they were alchemists. They were trying to figure out how to make water into gold. So he didn't exactly trust them. I recommend seeing a doctor if you need to, but I also, though, believe in holistic medicine and care. You need to take care of your whole body. You have to take care of you because you can't expect a cure for everything. If you don't eat right, then you could turn around and get a pill that'll fix 30 years of eating, bad food. I've seen images of young people sick with COVID. And they say they have no underlying conditions, but then some of them do not look like they have a healthy body type. We have this huge misconception, I'm going to sneeze, of what healthy people is. People honestly think that 45 is healthy. Excuse me, I've been sick. I've been sick, actually. Where is his aerobic exercise, all right? Where is our current president's aerobic exercise? Does he eat healthy food? These young people who think, I won't die from this, I do not have any pain or serious medical problems, but what is their BMI, their body mass index, like the proportion of their body's base that's fat versus muscle? And do you work out? Do you eat healthy? I want to be healthy and at my best, and I don't want you in my life if you want me to change my diet, if you want me not to exercise, if you want me not to do yoga.
I have a reminder for
okay.
Laura.
Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to keep going. If you don't want me to, I don't want you in my life. I don't. If you don't have the same lifestyle I have, I don't want you anywhere I don't want to live with you, which means I don't want to date you. Okay? I don't. Get that through your thick skulls. I want people in my life who are compatible with me because I like living by myself. I like being by myself. I'm an introvert, which means I really don't need you in my world. I can entertain myself perfectly fine. I like acting. Acting is how I entertain it, how I want to participate in the world. So if I can't do acting, and I'm sorry, don't tell me you're interested in acting. I'm going off topic right now, but I am so angry with how ignorant people are, how immature people are in this country. I'm an educated woman with 3 degrees. Don't waste my time, especially if you're a man, by thinking that I'm going to be desperate for you, because I'm not. I've been accused of being a stalker when I wanted a career. Da Vinci believed that arteriosclerosis accelerated aging. That is thickening of the arteries. It's kind of right. We do not exercise, the aging process accelerates. There were 3 kinds of exercises you need. Gelb talks about them. Most fitness trainers would agree with this. They are aerobic, strength training, and flexibility. Gelb also says that the human brain is 3% of the body, but uses 30% of the oxygen. Da Vinci kind of added being ambidextrous. I will talk about that another time, but he used to paint with both his hands and he wrote backwards. For now, we have a pandemic, and many of us have been isolating. We all need to work out. I need to know I have been sick. I sneezed just a few minutes ago. Since August 3rd. I had a fever of 99 for one day on the 3rd, and I have not had a fever since. I've had a cough that comes and goes, but for the most part has been a bad sinus infection. The worst one I've had in a long time. I'm finally able to, I tried recording this yesterday, but I decided, no, I need to record it because my voice was just so guttural. I literally spent one night this past week neti potty, which is irrigating my nose, 4 times in one night. I can breathe, and I'm not certain it's COVID, but I'm trying to keep to myself. I also have been having joint muscle pain, and I'm not sure if it's COVID or I'm developing another autoimmune disease. So to help me, I'm starting a workout challenge. My life revolves around me. It doesn't revolve around somebody else. And I like it that way. I'm not narcissistic. I don't want anybody else in my life unless I want them there. And if I don't need them there, I don't need you there. Despite being sick, I'm starting my own challenge. I'm challenging myself to a 30-day yoga challenge to improve myself because I believe in self-improvement. I want to be the best person I can be, the strongest person I can be. I want to be the person I'm supposed to be. And I believe I'm supposed to be an artistic, creative person in the entertainment industry because that's where my skill set fits. And you don't have the right to take me away from that. You don't have the right to make me move across country. And if you're a man, stop being predatory over me. It's not going to happen. It isn't. I don't need you bugging me. I don't need you stalking me. I don't need you trying to force me to have a relationship. Even if someone in this town, like whoever's been blacklisting from the industry trying to make me leave. This is my home, and I want to be back on a set in front of a camera working and doing what I love because I was good on a set. I was damn good. And if the only reason you don't want me there is because you find me unattractive and you want to set me up with an unattractive man, then you are belittling me, you are bullying me, you are torturing me, and as far as I'm concerned, I deserve the best. And you don't have any right whatsoever to tell me I don't. The kind of yoga I do is flex training and also aerobic. I'm not going to tell you that you have to do this, though I think everyone should be working on their body to try to improve their health, especially if they might get COVID. 20 minutes a day. 20. That's it. I've had professional trainers tell me that. Well, granted, it depends on the type of workout. But I do 25 minutes of yoga a day. Or I'm trying to do that. Just because we are all isolated does not mean we cannot exercise in quarantine. And I want to point out that COVID apparently affects the heart. So it might help to get the heart working aerobically. See my Instagram at Larianne Tull, my full name. I want to thank a friend, Helena D. I think I pronounced her name wrong. French is not my first language. For getting me on a 30-day ab challenge over a month ago. She inspired me to do this. She's a brilliant performer, and she organizes circuses and cabarets. She's my neighbor and entertains kids, and you might know her